Welcome back to another video on You're Not Alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps me to get on the algorithm. And in this video, I'm going to let you guys know on semen retention, you're gonna have a lot of mate guarding going on like around you. Now for you, those of you guys that don't know what mate guarding is something very insecure men do when they're intimidated by another guy in their presence. So what they will do little methods to either downplay you in front of the girl, or they will just want to like grab her and get away from you, or do like something where like they're letting you know and like her to know. It's this weird thing, like pretty much they get possessive over the girl because they get intimidated, because they feel like you are going to take her away from you. And when you're on semen retention, you're going to deal with this to a greater extent, because not only is women feeling your energy, like guys are feeling your energy too. Girls are intrigued by it. Guys, they be thinking to themselves like, man, like I don't even know who this guy is. Like, does he want my girl? Like, is she looking at him, feeling this? And like I said, it only really comes from like the insecure man. Like if you're very comfortable within yourself, which not a lot of men are, working on themselves. But when you're on semen retention, it kind of just forces you to be that calm, confident version of yourself. Like me, I know if I am on semen retention and I'm in a relationship, my mentality is like, if you could take her, bye. Like I already know I can attract like a way better girl. That's just my mindset, and semen retention just puts you into that mindset. But a lot of guys, they be in a scarcity mindset, so you're gonna realize that when you come around, especially if you're on a high streak, they're going to make you an enemy. Like it's so crazy. So I do have a couple stories about this. One story, like one time I was in a gym, I was working out with a friend. It's always this machine. It's always that like lat pull down machine. But I was on that machine. We repped out one set. He repped out one set. And then I guess like a guy and this girl was coming in. He was trying to teach her how to use that little pulling machine. And then as soon as she got down, like she made eye contact with me. And then for some reason with semen retention, like that eye contact is very piercing. And I don't even be realizing it. Like because like I'm so like aloof to like what's going on sometimes. So I'm looking at her and then she kind of looks away. I'm like, oh, okay. She probably just thought I was attractive and whatnot. And her face got like super red. And then her boyfriend, like at first he didn't notice, but then I don't know if he felt like some tension. So then after that, I could tell like he was giving me like bad vibes pretty much. And then after that, they just like end up getting up and walking away. But very crazy. One thing about semen retention, you're gonna get a lot of gym attraction if you guys go to the gym. And like I said right there, like men are going to be intimidated by you and start giving you bad vibes and not even wanting to be around you like while they're with the girl. Like it's very crazy. And another story of mine is, this is when I wasn't even hitting like long streaks, you get me? But there was this one friend who cut me off completely because he didn't want me being around his girl, or like his wife now, I guess. And I didn't even know that was a thing until like I hung out with one friend, and that friend told me like, well, because we went drinking. It was me, that friend, and two other friends. And then this friend, we ended up going back to his car was at my house. I drove to my house and we were just still in the car like talking and whatnot. We were both pretty buzzed. And then he was telling me, like, I pretty much brought up, like, oh, we don't really talk anymore, this and that. And then he let me know, like, oh, he doesn't want you around his girl. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You get me? So if you have, like, one thing about me, too, like, I don't like keeping, like, insecure guys, like, in my friend group. Because insecurities of men can be your downfall. You get me? If you guys see all these fake things kind of going on in society of, like, what a jealous man could do, you would be a lot more protective with your energy. And I know a lot of guys like on this channel, like the ones that watch me, the age can vary. It can be some guys like all the way like in high school, all the way up until their 40s or 50s. The older ones, I'm pretty sure you know what's going on out here. Like envious is a real, people being envy and doing weird things is a real thing. If you're on the younger side, I can just give you like, just try to be like a wise older brother and let you know that if someone's in your circle and they're jealous and envy, you got to get them away from you. Especially if they don't know how to get girls. Because some men are lazy. They don't want to hop on self-improvement and they don't want to do what they can do to attract women. Like, I believe everyone has it within them. But some men, they will never be able to turn that on. So when they have that type of mindset and you are on grind mode, you're doing what you need to do, or even if you're not even on grind mode because you just hop on semen retention, or you just have that natural aura about yourself where you attract women, guys that can't do it, they're not going to like you. You get me? Unless they want to learn from you. But we know like a lot of people, like, they operate out of ego, so they don't really necessarily. Damn, I think my eyes are glowing again. That's crazy. Yeah, my bad, guys. I'm just kind of noticing right now, like the sun and shit. But yeah, guys aren't really going to be the type to go up to you and want to kind of get information from you. They're just going to kind of hate from you from the side. So just know mate guarding is going to be a real thing. So you just kind of have to pay attention to the signs. Like, a lot of these things I could be telling you and it might not do it justice, but when you're kind of on semen retention or just have you're naturally intuitive and you have discernment, you can sense these things around people. It's like people give off this energy about them. Like when they're nervous, they can't make the eye contact. Now they're not like as easygoing. You can tell they're on guard a little bit. And I'm just very observant, like I be saying all these videos, and I just be paying attention to these things. And it's just very weird. Like, I have a friend, and I'm telling you, that friend was a friend of a long time. Like, I knew that friend since kindergarten. So that's very crazy. And that friend cut me off. That was a minute back. Like, that was like when I was first starting semen retention. So like, I want to say 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago or something like that. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like, men would just switch up on you like that. And just this practice in general will just have people switching up on you, acting out of character. One thing about this practice, I'm gonna tell you, don't ever put anything past anybody, because people's true colors will be shown on this practice. But also think about this too, like, we live in a very, don't let society kind of blind you to like the social games and like this animal kingdom that's going on out here. Forget the job, school, us having to be like socially acceptable. At the end of the day, a lot of people are in competition with each other. And when you're on semen retention, it sounds very like egotistical, but just to kind of put it into a frame of mind, it's like you're the king of the jungle pretty much. And you're doing it in a way where it's not like you're try hard or being like over exerting yourself in a way. So when you have someone that's like constantly releasing, they're like very nervous, fidgety, and all those different types of things, and they have their girl and they come around you, I'm not gonna lie, they get like subconsciously, they're just like, man, they just get really insecure. Like, it's very crazy to see it in real time. But you have to be cautious about these things, because a lot of these things I'll be telling you about, and these different nuances, if you're not cautious about it, it can get you into trouble, because you're going to be coming across in a genuine way, and they're thinking thoughts like, I hate this guy, which will get away from me. So when you're trying to operate with that person on an authentic level, and they're thinking all these different thoughts with you, they're going to start doing weird things. You're not going to understand what's going on. Then you're going to start like internalizing it like it is yourself. But trust me, it is not you, it is them. We are in spiritual warfare. You're dealing with a lot of people that just want to do you in, hate you, envious, and all those different types of things. But it's like a sacrifice comes with everything. It's the law of duality. It's like now you are attracting women, but now the insecure men, they are repulsed by you and they hate your guts. But my thing too is like, why would you even want the attention of an insecure guy? You get me? When people show me that type of energy, now I'm able to think like, okay, like, why do I need you in my circle? Like, I would rather attract other like confident men, other men that are on their, my bad, someone just sent me a message, other men that are like on their purpose and whatnot. Like, someone told me it the perfect way the other day. Like, he told me he only really keeps people in his circles that's like above him, because those men have no reason to be jealous of him. Like, honestly, sometimes it does happen, but for the most part, they have what they have. They are confident, so you're not going to hate on that person. So on this practice, the last thing I'll say about this video is be wary of the company that you keep. You can't really keep hanging out around the same people you were when you were on a lower frequency. It's just going to come with a lot of complications. But yeah, guys, semen retention, mate guarding is definitely a real thing. So I will end the video right there. If you guys found any value within this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.